as she goes up and over mid-off. That's very nicely timed. Wonderful execution and some cricket smarts there from one of the best opening bats in the world.
Yep.
Picks it up and it's through. Elise Villani is it short, fine leg, and may for a second have thought that the full stretch dive might have tracked it in, but it doesn't. Check drives it again. She's done it against Catherine Bryce. She now does it against Molly Strano. Fires one in, a little bit of angle, and up to the task is Grace Harris. So she's gone check drive, paddle for 4.
Yeah.
And it might be because Redmayne is on strike, the left-hander with the ball going away from her, but now all of a sudden Redmayne's found not just runs but a boundary. That's a strong sweep there from Grace Harris. So she's really turning it on here at the Junction Oval. That is the completion of, as she goes for that, and that risk is taken out because she's hit the middle of the blade as it pings into the picket fences.
Yeah, well, that would be the shot.
Yep. Yeah. Enable the ball to drift from right to left and then turn back.
Catch it.
Up and over. Did it burst through the hands? We've just got a little bit more elevation there from Saville. Timed nicely, and no need to run up the other end unless you're just sort of getting the legs pumping and the blood flowing. Because the single brings up Grace Harris's 13th WBBL 50. She has started very nicely indeed here at the Junction Oval. Falling down, but no, in and off the boundary. Nicely is Saville.
170, I think, would have to be about par, I'd say. And if you're not getting that, it's going to be really tough, I think.
We'd be pretty happy with the opening partnership so far, even though it's just ended, but you'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, it just ended, but I think it was a good start. You know, we're pretty...
Straight away she goes for that lap. Bit of vacant space down there, and there's no chance at all that's going to be cut off by fine leg. Good connection here, and as you mentioned, just one bounce 4 and just beat the long on fielder to their left.
Yeah.
It's a short one in, up and over. Really well played there from Rodrigues. Went with the bounce.
Off it.
Oh, she's up and under this one. Grace Harris knows that she hasn't got this one well enough, but another drop catch from the Hobart Hurricanes. This time, Chloe trying at extra cover. Really nicely played down the green by Rodrigues. Hasn't quite got the power game that Grace Harris has got, but it's going to go all the way anyway. It's in a wider delivery, no protection back, and that's going to go all the way as well. Okay, nice and straight again from Rodrigues. Up and over, one bounce. Throws again wide again. Rodrigues shuffles over to the offside to access it. Oh, it was a pretty good chase there from...
And that's gone fine, real fine. And this is the challenge now for a lot of bottom hand, and it evades Molly Strano. The little paddle goes straight, does it? Yeah, no, Lauren Smith has given it out herself. Don't worry about umpires in the game. That's a handy catch diving forward. And
Go, Kelly, go.
Wilson, no, so.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's hit with some power. Yeah, that's gone very quickly to the boundary. We've seen that shot on numerous occasions, but this time it is the downfall of Jemmy Rodrigues with some nice catching. I'm going to say that again, some nice catching from the Hobart Hurricanes and Molly Strano. Now, was there a little? No, the finger goes up. It sounded like there was a couple of noises.
Just do it. Just do it. Thank you. Pitching outside off, impact is in line, and wickets are hitting. Ready to go back to Darrell Unfield.
The heat. Yeah, and that's what she does. Along the ground, just backs her skills to pick. Slog sweeps it down the ground. Molly Strano comes in off the boundary line. As bad as the catching has been for the Hobart Hurricanes today, Molly Strano has been at the other end of that. That is There's that shape. Particularly with its full, she's giving it a chance, and it finds the boundary. So first boundary here for the Hobart Hurricanes. Just rides it, and rides it really nicely, does Lee. There's no protection down there. And she picks up a boundary.
Exploding with a ramp to a medium pace bowler.
Now, finish with a positive, as that's through. Jemmy Rodrigues, she's quick. She might. She won't.
Unlucky. No.
It sounded great off the bat, and looking at it, it looks sublime because it has travelled the distance and then some. Right, in the air, and it will be swirling, and it's going to go all the way. I thought for a second she didn't get enough of it, and de Klerk would have had a chance on the boundary line. That is a sublime shot for so many reasons. Advances, so there's that extra pace on it, but just the core strength just to hold her position.
Catch it!
And that's up and over. She is enjoying and the triple centurion in the WBBL attack. Oh, there we go, stump to stump. The South African, she loves a celebration, and she can do that right here because she's got Lizelle Lee.
Yeah, huge wicket here, Lizelle Lee. She was flying.
Pitches outside leg, so Kerry more than happy to throw the hands at it. And there's a little bit of miscommunication. That's what she likes to do, Danny Wyatt. And if you like doing it, why not keep going? That has gone all the way just over the rope here at the...
It's gone a little bit short here, straight away. Danny Wyatt, Hodge has a slow ball delivery there, but it's read beautifully by Danny Wyatt. Hodge throws the hands at this one. Might just beat the fielder on the boundary, and Nick.
That's it!
Go back. Yeah! Oh, that's a super catch. Absolutely super catch there from Nadine de Klerk. And Charlie Nott has picked up the first wicket for...
Touch it!
Up and over. It's just got over the outstretched hand of Jess Jonathan, the captain. And races away. Not even Jemima Rodrigues can stop that one. Oh, that's a big shot up and over. And it's going to race on 50. Really look to go for this. I think that's going to go all the way, which it has, right over the head of Grace Harris. Not much she could do about that.
Catch it!
Oh, this is up. This is an easy catch for Laura Harris. She has been busy today, and she'll be very happy that one's come to her.
Touch it!
Oh, I thought she'd take an absolute screamer then. It's Nick Hancock at extra cover, but just puts it down as she lands. Quicker than you'd expect as well.
Touch it!
And this is going way up. I think this is going to land well over the boundary, and a magnificent shot there from Heather Graham.
This will go. This will fly across the ground here at the Junction Oval. That will be four for Villani, and right across her crease, and finds a superb angle there, does Elise Villani.
Skill set to try and implement.
Graham, I think, has picked out, well, she has picked out the fielder, but she got more on it than what I first thought. That is a magnificent strike.
Touch it!
Another opportunity, running around, and it's back-to-back boundaries. Heather nearly plays it onto her stumps. Instead, though, finds the perfect angle. Wants to go the reverse. That's where space is, and with that space, Villani will pick up the boundary, and that is a magnificent run chase by the Hobart Hurricanes. Their largest before today was 145. They've absolutely smashed that.